accountability buddies. This is Les with another episode of Less is More Healthy, and I am coming to you from the car in the parking lot at my local CVS, and I am again testing out these seven rims. I think it's rhymes. I'm gonna go with rhymes. Seven rhymes. Wireless microphone system that I got as part of the Amazon Vine program, and I'm a little self conscious of recording here in this parking lot because these are my local people, some of them. So I feel a little weird about recording here, but whatevs. I am recording. I have a YouTube channel, and people will know about it even if I'm self-conscious. So I'm just trying to test out a new spot for the camera. I got this tiny little tripod, again, also part of the Amazon Vine program, for review. I've already reviewed it. I love it. It's a great tiny tripod, but it's also a good size for the dashboard, which means I can prop my camera up on the dashboard, and it'll kind of look like I'm looking at the camera, but not quite. I can also move it around a little bit and get a good angle. I can also take the ball head off of it and use it like that. Kind of stoked about that tiny tripod I mean, it's not a very expensive tripod, but I'm stoked about it. It's cool to have a tiny tripod. So I am testing this out because initially when I read the instruction manual for this microphone, um, I wasn't wearing my glasses. And because I wasn't wearing my glasses and the print was super tiny and minuscule, I could not see that it actually does have noise cancellation. So I've been reviewing this microphone as if it doesn't have noise cancellation, and it does. I just didn't know how to turn it on and off. So now I know how to turn it on and off. And we're going to see, like, in a real world recording situation for me, which is in the car, in a parking lot, sometimes near busy streets, um, how this is going to do. Now, I'm often, driving when I'm recording this vlog, and today I'm just sort of parked because I live like less than a mile from this CVS, so it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to um, drive around. I don't really want to waste gas and drive around. It's bad enough I'm sitting here in park with the car on, but it's too cold. Actually, it's not that cold. Anyway, point being, I'm testing this out. I want to see how it sounds. I just got out of the CVS because I needed to buy batteries for my glucose monitor, so my doctor had to prescribe me a new glucose monitor, test strips, and testing supplies, because my insurance doesn't cover my old one. I was on a Livongo monitor, and Livongo is this system where you are provided the monitor and test strips the moment you need them. So within, like, if I had 25 test strips left, they would automatically order me new test strips and supplies. And my new HMO Blue does not cover that for whatever reason. And, part of it is, it was very low cost because the product is me, right? They're collecting my information, probably selling it, um, and whatever, but it was free and it was convenient. I kind of miss having that convenience, actually. So, anyway, I now have a different monitor, and I've had the monitor before because when it was the one that was under one of my old insurances, it's the least expensive under this insurance, which is still really damn expensive. I got a 3-month supply of test strips and other testing supplies, little needles, um, and it was $60. That's expensive. It's such a racket here in the States to test for diabetes. Well, they know that you have to have them. Like, I can't not test. I have to test regularly. I'm prescribed to test at least twice a day. I don't always test twice a day. Some days I test once a day. Some days I forget entirely. Other days I test 3 times a day. It's based off of how I was feeling. So anyway, yeah, it's just super expensive. Medications are expensive, testing supplies are expensive, and they should be free. There are a lot of people out there with diabetes, and it's so frustrating to know that our testing supplies are so expensive because the companies know they have us. There's no way about it. How else am I supposed to test? There's no other way for me to test. And I've got coworkers who are on their partner's insurance who can get a continuous glucose monitor. Their insurance covers that, but mine does not. And I actually have diabetes. It's just like I have the lifelong version of it, whereas one of my coworkers has gestational diabetes, but she gets a continuous glucose monitor because her husband has better health insurance. Mind blowing, just mind blowing. So anyway, yeah, the trials and tribulations of working for a small nonprofit. I make a life, I make a livable wage now, but my health insurance is significantly better, but it's not as good as that as other people get. But whatever. That's not really what I really want to talk about today. I had um, I've been complaining about not having running hot water for what, like a month now? It's been a month. It's actually been, I think, a little over a month because today is the 25th that I'm recording this. And I will have not had hot water since before my August vacation, which, if I look it up on my calendar, was uh, actually, our hot water died on the 23rd of August, 23rd or 24th, 23rd or 24th of August. So it's been just over a month of no hot water. It's been a goddamn nightmare getting a plumber to come out and look at it till finally I got this guy who's a friend of my old neighbor. He also did all of the work for my old neighbor. So one guy, single owner company, came out, did the work, got it done, ran back and forth between the plumbing supply company, and it was still under $2,000. So, um, yeah, I am happy it's over with when I get back from CVS and I test my new old glucose monitor. I am going to go take a long hot bath in the tub for no other reason other than I can. I can't go for a ride or a walk today. I was going to go for a walk, planned on going for a walk, but it has been on and off pouring very heavy rain today. That's not what was predicted as of last night. It was supposed to be fine until around now, and then it was going to start raining again. But this is the end of it for the rest of this week. Tomorrow, I'm planning on going for a ride, and hopefully, I should well, actually. I'm starting this week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I will be working 10 to 6:30 again. Although on Fridays, I'm probably going to do some work from home, perhaps for half days. Um, so yeah, that's that. Um, Not really a huge update. Kind of frustrated with the fact that it's been so horrible for my entire remainder of this mini vacation that I've got. Had 5 days off in a row, which I hadn't planned on taking until the very last minute when I found out in August that Monday to Friday was actually covered by the company. I I was going to lose a bunch of my PTO. I can only roll 50 hours over, and I have refused to lose PTO. Even if I do get a free week off, PTO is something that I earn and I like to take, and I'm going to plan on taking it from here on out. Um, I, like I said, I refuse to lose my PTO. I'm going to take a week off at Thanksgiving as well. And um, I am hoping that um, this is just gonna be, yeah. Anyway, tomorrow I'm gonna go for either a ride or a hike, and it's gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm probably gonna do some tea or coffee, probably tea outside because I don't want to take too much caffeine in before I have to go back to work, because I won't sleep that night. So with that, I'm gonna say thank you, and it's now sweater, flannel, and beanie weather. I got my beanie out because it was cold enough today. And with that, I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for listening as I complain about not having hot water, because it is a modern luxury that is not a luxury. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's just really hard not to have running hot water. With that, I say thank you, and I'll see you next time.